fried meat. Brush him, brush him, brush him, Wesley. Brush him, brush him. Say brush him, brush him, brush him. Can you say good morning? Say good morning. Whoa, look at us, Wesley. Say, even when we're not matching, we're matching. I've got a share on Old Navy because I love Old Navy. For me, sweater, Old Navy. And then Wesley, his whole outfit's from Old Navy. And the socks and jacket he'll have on later are also from Old Navy. So Old Navy's our go-to, huh? Are you gonna finish brushing your teeth? Show everybody your toothbrush. Ooh. Nice jeans, little patches in them. I love them. Okay, so this video is all about how we eat. Well, how Wesley eats. I'm doing this one right after the last one, and the last one was just a bunch of pictures and videos of Wesley eating, just because, like I said in the last one, someone will see it and have lots of questions and probably freak out because Wesley eats a lot and he was just so little in some of them and didn't even have any teeth. And so we'll start out with we are breastfeeding. We have been since the start when we were in the hospital when he was first born. In the hospital I was really nervous and stressed out, and so in the beginning it was kind of a little rough. I mean, it took a minute for me to get the hang of it, which I mean I didn't expect it to, and so just with everyone, like you, with the lactation consultant and nurses just watching you, it's just a little, I mean, it's different for a brand new mother. And so, but after, I mean, after a little bit, after I got the hang of it, the nurses weren't too worried about me. They told me I was a natural and I was acting like I had already had 6 children. So they weren't too worried about me. Wesley has been a pro since the beginning. He latched on really easily, and I mean, I just haven't really had any issues with it. I never had a problem with him biting me or just all your normal mom issues with breastfeeding in the beginning. I plan on breastfeeding him until he's at least 2. If he wants to keep breastfeeding after 2, then I will, but it's recommended breastfed till they're 2, or at least you try to. Oh, are you gonna be crying? You want mommy's phone, don't you? And so at least 2. The weaning process though has started, just because he does eat solids, so he's not breastfeeding as much as he was when we first began. So at a year, he will get normal cow's milk. So the weaning that you would say has started because he's not just on breast milk. So at a year, whenever he starts the cow's milk, then the breastfeeding will just be really at like naps and bedtime, and so it won't be all the time. You showing everybody the remote? Say hi. Can you wave? Anyway, so he's never taken a bottle from me. When he's gone with at his father's, because we're not together, he gets a bottle from him, but he's never gotten a bottle from me. He drinks water, but he drinks it out of a sippy cup, and he's been a pro with a sippy cup since 6 months when I started him on a sippy cup. So now I'm gonna go on to solids, if Wesley will let me. Ugh. And solids, they say to start solids at 6 months, but normally they talk about baby food, starting at baby food at 6 months, and that's your solids. Well, Wesley's a little different. Wesley's never had any baby food. I try to use it as like a dip, or like you would dip something in like ketchup, and he hated the baby food. And since I haven't given him baby food, I don't spoon feed him either. And he doesn't like me to. He won't let me spoon feed him. And I don't want to either. I like him being independent in that way. And so what we're doing is called baby led weaning. And if you like research it, there's all kinds of stuff. It's BLW. It's all baby led weaning, which that's what it stands for. So we started at 6 months with the baby led weaning, and you start whenever they're showing all the signs of readiness. And the signs of readiness is that they can sit up unassisted for like longer than a minute, I think it is. But Wesley was sitting up all by himself at 6 months. They have to have good head control just so they can eat those foods before you can start. And that they're showing interest. And Wesley has been showing interest in like food since he was like 4 months old. He's always wanted what I'm eating. He doesn't want anything of his own. He wants what I have, no matter what it is. With baby led weaning, you cut all of the foods in strips in like finger length sizes. So like width and length, what they can grab and pick up. Wesley's to a point now, though, where he can pick up, like, the little things like Cheerios and different things by pinching it, just because we've worked on it for so long. Are you being cute? He can eat, like, baby-led weaning. There are certain things that he can't have, like, he can't eat honey. Nothing with honey in it, because honey just isn't good for them at this age. And you obviously can't have cow's milk until he's a year old. He's only, either formula or breast milk until he's a year old. Then you can introduce milk. And then don't give him, like, obvious choking hazards. All of their meats have to be completely, fully cooked. And so, they can chew it. Gagging is okay, and gagging is different than choking. If he starts coughing if he's making any noises, then I don't worry about him. He's okay. That's just his natural process of bringing the food up so he doesn't choke on it. Now, if he turns blue and isn't making any noise, that's not good. That's choking. And so there's a difference. They don't need teeth to eat. Old people don't need teeth. They lose all their teeth and they still gum up all their foods. And that's the same way with Wesley. He will gum up all of his foods, and that's how he swallows it. But Wesley was eating food for about 3 months before he had any teeth. Now he has his 2 bottom teeth and his 2 top teeth, but for a while he was just gumming up his foods. And a lot of babies, they do have that gagging process to work on it, and they say gagging's okay. Well, Wesley's never had that problem. He's been a natural eater. He doesn't gag or anything. I've never had any choking incidents or any close incidents with him. He's really a natural. We got him a bib that, if you watch the last video, it's polka dot and it's like a whole long sleeve bib, and that has been a lifesaver. It saves all of his outfits. Like, if you just put a bib on them around their neck, their sleeves are gonna get in the food. And like with baby led weaning, their food goes everywhere, and it's just much messier than if you're spoon feeding your child. But we really enjoy it. And so the bib I got from IKEA, and it really saves all of his outfits. And when you're eating 3 meals a day and a couple snacks, you need it. And so I'll put the link down below for it. But that's really it. That's really all I have. Wesley has eaten like 120 foods, like new foods, and he will be 11 months next week. So that's pretty awesome. But I'm glad I took this route. Baby food's expensive, and it's just, he probably wouldn't eat it just because he would want whatever I'm eating, and I am not about to eat baby food. So I'm excited for when he turns a year and be able to give him actual milk. It'll help me that I won't have to pump as much breast milk to soon when he goes to his father's. But just that closeness that we have with each other. When he's breastfeeding, I love it, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. And some doctors are really for the baby led weaning, and some doctors are like, what even is that? I've never heard of it. So you will get a mixture of the two, but everyone has been supportive with what I'm doing for the most part. I mean, you're always gonna have someone, but yeah, I really enjoy it. So that is that. That's how we eat. Can you say bye? Say bye.